welcome back to my channel. So today I am using another Beauty Bay palette. This is the neutral palette. I actually got it with a duo, so it came with a smaller one and I gave the smaller one to my daughter. It's called the Double Neutral Palette Duo, and for both of them, this one has 42 colors and I believe the smaller one has 16 colors in it, and it was $38.50. But now that I'm looking, it looks like they're all out of stock. So hopefully they'll restock this, because oh my goodness, look at this beautiful palette. I am such a sucker for like nudes and neutrals and all of that, and I saw this and I was like, hey, I never turn down a good neutral palette. I know a lot of my videos feature like color because color is fun, but my everyday typical look for work and wherever I'm going is I throw just some neutral colors on my eye. Today I have to go to an award ceremony at my daughter's school, so I was like, okay, let's not show up looking all wild. So, you know, I live in a very small town. Some people kind of, you know, look at you like, whoa, which, listen, I'm not going to get into a whole debate. Like, I typically don't care, you know, that people look at me like that or whatever, but some days I just know better. I just know that, like, I'm like, let me just do a nice toned down look, and you can still have fun with neutrals. I know a lot of people are like, neutrals are boring. You know, that's fine if you feel like that. I can go either way. Some days I just really enjoy a sparkly, neutral toned eye, whether it's matte, you add sparkles, whatever. I can go between, you know what I mean? There's, for me personally, there's a time and there's a place for everything I choose, and I go based on how I'm feeling. And today, for an award ceremony, I felt like, okay, I want to keep it with a nice neutral eye, what have you. So I hadn't had a chance to use this yet, so I am going to go ahead and do this eye look, and if you want to see how I do that, then just keep watching. So I think I want to go in with this color Cookie right here. I'm going to pick that up on my Morphe E27 brush. So it's a nice color and it is buildable, but it's a nice transition shade. So I think next what I want to do is I want to go in with this color Pecan? Or Pecan? However, I don't know. However you say that. So I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe tapered brush. And I'm going to put it here in the... Oh, okay. That has a lot of pigment to it. And put that there in the crease, and then I'm just doing the circles, little circular motion to blend it out right there, and then I'm bringing it across into the crease, and I'm putting the tip of the brush, because it's tapered, and I'm putting the tip of that brush into the crease and applying that pressure up, because I want that color up on the top of the crease. I didn't quite want it out so far, so I'm going to take that first brush and blend over that edge a bit just to soften it, because I didn't want it out on that far corner that much. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more and I'm going to bring it down onto the inside of the lid, and then again deepen that crease just a bit. Bring it across like that. Then I really want to see what this color locket looks like. So I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe M124 brush. Ooh, it's soft. But let's see. It's pretty. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is what I needed in my life today. Oh yes. Oh, look how pretty that is. And then I'm going to pick some up and I'm going to get my setting spray that I use, my Morphe setting spray. It's just that luminous setting spray. I'm going to get it wet and let's see what happens. And then I picked up a little bit more to put over top. I don't necessarily think that getting it wet intensified it. I think adding that moisture to that set to the first layer and then placing some on top, just a little bit more on top, I think that's what intensified it. That is so pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with this smaller Morphe brush. I don't know, it just looks like a pencil brush. And I wanna go in with this color Leather. And I'm gonna deepen that outer corner. So it's just a denser brush, and I'm gonna place that here on that outer corner. Just lightly to deepen the outer corner. And then I'm gonna go back in with that other brush, the Morphe brush that I use with this color, and I'm gonna dab that over top. And I'm just gonna blend. Just gonna blend them across. So a little more. I didn't pick up any more product with that leather color. I just used what was on the brush. But I am picking up a bit more of that locket color. And I'm not really getting any fallout. This sparkle down here is from my Cover FX glitter that I used as my highlight. That blended so nice. Can you see that? I don't know. I feel like I'm really far over on the camera today. That is so nice. I'm going to take this brush I got from the Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy collection. I'm going to pick that up. And I'm gonna go in with that pecan color that I used in the crease, and I'm gonna put this straight down in to pick the color up on the tip, tap it off, and then I'm going to bring that down here onto the lower lash line. And just connect it out here. And then I think I want to go in with, maybe this twig color. I feel like it's lacking a bright enough shade. Like this twig color looks more like a bone color. And then the bone color, actually, I feel like it has more pink to it. I feel like I'd like something that's just a little cleaner, more white to it. But let's see how this applies. I'm gonna put that here on the inner corner. Okay, I'm not liking how it's going on with that brush. So let me try a different brush. Let's see, it might be the brush. I'm just gonna pick up this smaller one. Okay, that's much better. I'm just gonna do that for the inner corner highlight. Okay, so I think I'm going, you know what? I'm gonna highlight my brow bone today. with that same inner corner color. Because why not? Just to brighten it up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead, hop off. I'm going to do my liner. Probably not put on any lashes. I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope the camera is picking that up because this locket color, like this shimmer over here, oh my gosh, I am in love. Like that is it for me. There's such a nice, I love the mirrors that come in these. Like when I'm doing my makeup, you know, I like to put this up here so I can see what I'm doing, but I can't when I'm on camera, so I like awkwardly try to like keep it down here and look. So I apologize for that, because any other time I have that mirror like all up in my face. But it's such a nice mirror. It's large, it doesn't distort like my face, doesn't make it like funny shaped, but oh my gosh, like that color, it's just so pretty. I didn't even like pick it up with my finger and put it on, but I'm just gonna dab some more on. I just put it over top my eyeshadow like a ding-a-ling, but that's okay. Like it just layers so nice and it's such a pretty color. I just think it's super complimentary for what I was, you know, the look I was going for. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, I got it in my eyeliner because I just made an impulsive decision right there to be like, oh, put some more on. Anyway, I absolutely love this palette. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Now, at first glance, I know I was looking at this bone color and I was like, it looked like it was pulling almost ashy. Like it had like an ashy tone to it when I first used it. But I don't know if it's just the way the light is on it, because it is. It's not, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not like, it's creamy. It's like a cream color, like an off-white cream color. But the undertone to it, it's almost got like this, I don't think I want to say like a cool tone to it. And then this one, that it's called Twig. I apologize. This one is called Twig and I called it like a bone color. Whereas this one is actually called Bone. And it actually has more of like a pink undertone to it. Where this one, I don't want to say more yellow because that's not what I'm looking for. I wish there was a color between these two, more creamy without going one way or the other. Almost like this would be like your more olivey tone, like when you're thinking about like foundations and things like that, and then they're like, oh, pink undertone or oh, olive undertone. I feel like that would lean more towards that, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, I just feel like there was something that was more like true to a cream color in my estimation. But otherwise, like, I love the palette. Like, there are so many options in here. You know, you got your cool tones, you got your silvery blue, you got a little bit of like a brick red color in here, so then you can play off with some of these pinks and these mauve-ish, mauvey colors. And then this one, you know, I really like this, it's called Wine, but to me it reminds me of like a brick red color. Yeah, there's so many options. So many options. I just can't say that enough. But I will say, like, again, I apologize because after I did like the video or whatever, then when I went on to do my introduction, I realized that it says like all of these are out of stock. I don't know much about Beauty Bay. I assume this is one of like their staples. I'm not even really sure like when this was released, how old it is. I had just gone on and was like, hey, I want to try some Beauty Bay makeup, and went on a whim and ordered, you know, the palettes that I did, and this happened to be one of them. And then I passed because I got the double set and I gave my daughter the smaller one. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping they'll bring these back because in my estimation, this is probably a very popular palette. Again, if they're all sold out of every option of just the palette, even the 16 color palette, the double, and then they also have a neutral 9 color palette. So anyway, if you haven't tried any Beauty Bay makeup and you're kind of looking around to be like, oh, I want to try something new, I want to get into some colors or not colors or what have you, I have absolutely been loving all of the palettes that I got from them, and I'm so glad that I did. And they run really good sales. So when you go to their website, you know, they sell other products, but you can go in and look at like specific stuff that is done by Beauty Bay, and like the, but I don't think I've done a video on this one yet. This Midnight one, I've played with it already. I just don't know that I've done a video yet. I can't recall. Look at that. It says it's now $35, but when I got this, I did not pay $35 for it. I got it on sale. I also have the Earthy palette. So it looks like their regular price for these palettes is $35. But I know when I went on here, like even that Dark Fantasy palette that I did a video on, I'll link that below. I know that palette, where is it? Oh, come on now. I know that palette was on sale, like the smaller version of that palette may have been on sale for like $10.80. So they seem to run really good sales. Like this one here, they have this Retro Love palette out, and it looks like it is 20 color palette. It's a 20 color palette and it's $17. So anyway, my point is I paid for all of these. I am happy with everything that I have purchased. My suggestion to you, if you are looking for something new, a new brand to try to get into, or, you know, a new brand to try just to switch things up a little bit, I actually do recommend that you do try Beauty Bay. I don't get anything from them. Again, I paid for everything myself. And I actually do really enjoy the brushes that I got. So I got quite a few shadow brushes from them. So the BB 207, when I went back on to order more, because I love these flat shadow brushes, so they were out of stock. And then I actually got the set, you know, I've used some of them in this video. They were from the Dark Fantasy set, and I have loved all of the ones that I've used so far. So I actually might look on Beauty Bay and treat myself to some face brushes, because I still need some new face brushes. A lot of my Morphe ones, oh, I don't have them over here, but a lot of my Morphe ones, the hairs are coming off, and then I end up with like these hairs like on my face, and it drives me nuts. I'm like, I can't have that. I cannot have these like bristles sticking into my makeup. It's ridiculous. So they're just older. I've had them for a long time. So anyway, all right, I'm done rambling on. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you decide if, hey, you were looking at trying some of the Beauty Bay. I'll link my other videos below, because I've done quite a few of them so far, and for some reason I just cannot remember if I did the blue palette yet. If I haven't, that'll probably be next. But I have some other palettes I want to try too. Oh, anyway, so I gotta get on it. I gotta catch up to the palettes that I have purchased. But anyhow, I hope that you enjoyed this video and it helped you decide whether you want to try Beauty Bay or not. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.